are dead and worries about finances, jobs, or shelter. These are created and designed to oppress the soul from having an opportunity to take full control. Now that this is known, do what you need to expand your mind by astral experience. Clear your mind of this reality that is enslaving you. No possession will do you any good if your planet no longer exists. Wrap your energy around the illusion, and be rid of it for good. We are pure energy, and all we create is in the likeness of our own energy. Humans obviously have a much higher vibration. This is exactly the same energy as other living creatures of our known universe, except our being is self-aware in a way that transcends the comprehension of lower life forms, making our energy more powerful. As the things we create are stagnant in movement, vibrating slightly, our energy within our vessel is alchemy, and because of this, it gives us the awesome ability to travel through rock, wood, fire, and water, and even through orbit to space. Sounds crazy, but it is true. Every element is as one with this earth and the atmosphere of the universe. Because I eliminated all my financial debt, I began to expand without knowing it by getting a good night's rest. I was unknowingly astral projecting to other places unknown to this reality. I became brilliant, and my confidence has soared to such heights. I can't begin to explain where I once was compared to where I am right now. Have been returning to the higher realm on visits, and I have gathered all I can to inform you of what is real and what is not. I realize, too, the 3 angels I wrote about in my first book were in the higher realm and were sent to praise me for the creation of the pyramid and the superior knowledge it stands for and how it represents our true intentions in this reality. I encountered them on an astral travel, and I still recall the beautiful girl and the twin boys as she rested on a cloud as I realized her gaze was not projected toward me but to the twin boys. I was not ready for such an experience, and I willingly forced myself to awaken from my travel. I stopped in my path to watch them. I am so thrilled to know that I experienced such beauty and love from another dimension of reality that we all are connected to. Once the mind has been freed from the illusion of fear and the soul is able to experience and practice the truth, the image or experience of fear will not exist in your mind or reality. Once the mind has been prepared and has seen the truth, fear cannot reside in your reality of truth. I have imprinted the vision of all finding the truth. By doing so, they will have saved their own souls from the darkness by virtue of their free will. In your journey to seek the truth, I wish you all the guidance of Christ and His higher realm. Know that He is with you every step of the way, and He will make sure you know the truth. I myself am just one of many who are trying to help the truth to be seen and understood in His honor. We are in this as one, and together we will prevail and save our souls through our free will to think, see, and learn. This is your energy, use it well. Don't allow the same species to maintain possession over your mind and soul. Once this knowledge has been mastered, the reality of consciousness will become one with the higher realm. There will be no separation, and the 2 realities wills are as one. This message from Christ is my most recent experience that occurred several months ago in August of 2013. During an astral projection, while in flight, I encountered Christ. He informed me to write a formal letter to the ones in control. I was to relay the reality of visitors coming from another galaxy and that humans must be informed, and if the ones in control denied his request, they would be held accountable. The moment Christ finished speaking, I woke up and recorded what he spoke to me. I went back to sleep, and when I returned, Christ was no longer present. I witnessed our commercial aircraft both exiting the sky from the north. The planes were exiting in an L form heading west, and from the south, the planes were heading east, all in a safe but single file, exiting the sky. In a short time, the jetliners were safely out of the sky. Our skies were filled with spaceships of all sizes. I don't recall saucers, just galactic ships. I was not afraid at all of seeing them. It was as if I was familiar with them all. I woke up and placed a letter to the White House not once but twice. Do I believe Christ was giving a warning of an attack? Absolutely not. It was to prepare us to not be in fear that we were under attack. The only ones who have done any attacking are the ones who create reason to blow each other's countries up. With my mind expanded, my belief would be an attempt to rescue humans. If the neutron star is in fact heading toward our solar system, would I go aboard man's spacecraft? No, I would board a ship from another galaxy, in a heartbeat. I surely would. Summary of chapters. The writing of Jackson Winslow Pierce is true in every sense of the word. There has never been a more important time than right now to exercise the free will or to seek the truth of our purpose and master the true superior law of knowledge of alchemy and the energy of the invisible realm or other side of our reality and material world, which is the study of the mind and soul and astral travel. The fact to understand is that material objects will not exist without a mind to create and draw to us in this reality. The universe expands as we use our ability to travel by means of the energy of our natural source. The understanding of the science of our planetary solar system and the abilities of all humans to create any and all things is brought about by the power of thought that is created from the mind and will bring the true reality of love in all things that will be discovered by the knowledge of the soul. The ability of the mind to master the concept and purpose of the higher realm and what is required to remain in the many levels of dimensions of the highest realm of all realities is to evolve by the knowledge of God's laws that govern our universe. The highest realm of reality is pure love and gratitude to each other and everything living and is within your own pyramid. To separate our worldly possessions from the wholesome reality of love and gratitude by separating what is real and what is not, and to see that the creation of any and all material things or situations is a gift and ability we are capable of is not our sole purpose to exist. We are to learn from all experiences, both good and bad. In these experiences, there is always wisdom to be discovered. This is how we expand, by learning what works and what does not. We realize by our experience in this powerful reality of consciousness that we create new technologies from more advanced dimensions of realities far superior to the reality we have existed in here on this planet until now. Practice astral traveling to assist you in reaching the very same knowledge I have rediscovered on my own, so you too may know we are absolutely not the only intelligent life form in the universe. Know that it has been known for thousands of years that the soul has been traveling since the very beginning, and to know we are energy that can never be destroyed shows proof of the superior power of our existence. To know astral travel is to eliminate the constraints of any government from limiting who may go where. In astral travel, the energy cannot be sanctioned or have rules placed upon it. We exist to bestow to others all we possibly can, knowing there is never a want for anything. Knowing we have the power and magic to create whatever is desired. I wish every human success in seeking the truth of what I have come to know to be true. I send my love and gratitude to all. I send love to the ancestors of my soul, who are of Egyptian and also African descent. Know that though I am in this current vessel, I will always be at one with my beginnings. In this current reality, I always said the black man will lead us back to God. One must know that no matter what our skin color is at the current moment, it, too, is a creation of the mind and will remain with the planet that only loaned it to us. When the energy is not in a vessel, it is as one. There is no difference. To the government of America, I want it to be made crystal clear that I do believe in equality, liberty, and justice, but we lost that path of truth along the way. There is no time to point fingers. We must act swiftly and correct the wrong that has been and corrected in honor of our Commander-in-Chief, President George Washington, who was elected as not the first President of the United States but rather the first President under a new Congress that was supposed to be our chance at real freedom to thrive and expand our minds. With regard to his own prophecy, we must dismiss and replace those in office who care not of the universal laws of God that govern all universes. The current federal and state governments have also failed not only their people but also all other dimensions of reality by forsaking the gift of life of all humans for one's own selfish agenda. We must unite as one and by the virtues of light, by seeking the power from within our mind, think together for the same purpose and same outcome, which is to be blessed with the powerful knowledge and the love we have for each other. God has blessed this planet in its entirety. Let's free his soul by freeing ourselves. We are created in the likeness of God, and that means if our souls are enslaved, then so is our source, which is God. Acknowledgements. My love and gratitude is to Christ for his superior knowledge and guidance, and John the Baptist for speaking up by telling me I did not have to step down from this purpose and mission, if I chose not to, that my free will is powerful in both realities. I thank and praise all the people Christ, his disciples, and the 3 angels chose and hand-picked by enlisting and placing the ones on my path to prepare us for the journey home. He has taught me the meaning of love and gratitude. I would like to express love and gratitude to my editor and daughter, Krista M. Her ability to edit the knowledge only further proves that certain souls were handpicked to serve such an important purpose. I want to thank my family for all the support through all my experiences. My life proved to me that what I had finally connected to was real, because when I would be celebrating out with friends, I realized that after a few cocktails, my knowledge broadened even further. I remember that old saying that if the person has had a few drinks and says something, the truth comes out. When I acknowledged this, I knew all I'd discovered was real and not my imagination. My love and gratitude to my parents, my mother, Mrs. Joan G., and my late father, Mr. Wade W.P., for bringing me into the world to serve such an honored purpose of having so much love and compassion for all humans, no matter who they are or what they have done. I will always remember my father contacting me after he passed to the other side, speaking to me through my mind to tell me how proud he was of me and how he loved me so much. It meant everything to me to hear his voice in my mind for the first time in my life. My greatest love and gratitude to all my children and grandchildren, in order of age, Krista P.M., my daughter, my love, my firstborn. You have always had a heart of pure gold. I love you, daughter. My son, Daryl. When I see you, I know that within your spirit is Christ's intention. You are a fine law enforcement officer and a wonderful father to your daughter, Ariana. I love you, son. I give an abundance of love and gratitude to my middle child, Michelle. You are very strong-minded and love helping others in any way you possibly can. You are a go-getter and doer. You are a fantastic mother to your daughter, Samantha Ashaw, my firstborn grandchild, and your son, Jack. Love and gratitude to my daughter Tiffany Marie, who has listened and paid attention and understood the importance of all we do, and the reason behind the purpose and importance are your sons and daughter, Robert, Brandon, and Cheyenne. Last, but far from least, is my son Charles. You have always been the one who could reason and follow, though you may not understand it all, you certainly understand the science. I want to acknowledge my friends with love and gratitude, Cecilia S., Richard, Priscilla H., Dr. Bill J., Joseph R., Gary, Patrick, Carrie, Paco, and Lyndall. My love and gratitude to all who dare to consider the concept to be accurate. Best regards, Jackson Winslow Pierce.